yourself.
Come on, you big balls.
I've never seen a bigger bunch of wrongins in my life. Right, I'm gonna be boys, tenors.
Yeah, and shorts.
What does this final mean to you?
It means a lot. We need to win. We need to win some silverware, and we're gonna put our all into this.
Be a nice way to end the season.
Oh yeah, perfect way to end the season. And yeah, we need this.
You need it,
Yeah, we're gonna do this. It's blood, sweat, and tears. We got this.
Things you love to hear.
Yes.
Tubbs, what does this final mean to you?
Quite a lot actually. There's quite a few people that take their life. I think Paddy, that UFC fighter, said it. What is it? There's a stigma in this world. Men need to talk up. That does. It means a lot. There's people out there that are struggling. So if any little helps, so as long as we can help others, it'd be good. So fair play to Kai as well. Shout out. For starting the club, it means a lot. So hopefully we get the win.
This shit, Paul.
Fucking hell. Yeah.
Nice deep free kick.
Such a lovely pitch.
Yeah. Rams, what does this final mean to you?
A lot.
A lot?
A lot. I've not had the best of seasons this for our first season, so getting a bit of silverware at the end of it.
Yeah, that's what people are most looking forward to, is the silverware.
Yeah, that and just to have a good game of football, raise some money for a good cause, I guess. And that's what we do best, for the peoples. Should be a keeper. He said I need a striker. I said I can play up top.
Can you play up top well?
I didn't say I can play up top well. I said I can play up top.
I can play and go.
I can stand up top.
Right, blow it.
Yeah, go on.
Right, I'll do the starting lineup first. Right, so obviously Ben, Ronnie, Rams, Jake, Alfie, and then we've got midfield, Kate, Jeff, John,
Viz, Yannick, Jezza up front. Alright? They're going to be another 5'10" apparently. The kids only just turned up. Right. Pitch is massive. Use the width well. Use every inch of it. Okay, so I'm looking at the boys at fullback. I'm looking at the boys on the wing. Use every single inch of it. Jez, Yannick, pull them. Stretch them early. See if they move. See what happens. Just see what they've got at the back. Viz as well when you're out there. Pull them out, test them, everything like that. Jez and Viz, if you're intertwining up there, shots off early. Test the keepers early. That's the same for Jeff and John as well. Shots off early, everything like that. Right. When we're at the back, stay compact, stay tight, move across the pitch together. You don't want fullbacks getting lost over there following men, because that's when suddenly big gaps start turning up and they're getting behind. 1-0, 2-0. It's not going to happen. Stay compact to the back. If it's bouncing, if it's horrible, if it's moving around, knock out for a throw, we regroup, we get it gone, it goes. Get out there, express yourselves, just do well for it. Alright? Let's do it.
Let's have a good game, eh?
Alright?
Nice and loud, everyone. Simple as that. Enjoy your football today. It's full of good calls. Let's just get the ball down, play, enjoy ourselves.
Let's win a trophy.
Yeah, that's it. End our season well.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to another episode of the People's FC. Today sees the Plumstead Charity Cup, which sees the reserves take on Rustlers FC. After a poor season for the reserves, hopefully they can end their season with silverware. Without further ado, let's get into it. So Ronnie's standing over the corner, one of our new signings for the reserves. He's going to whip the ball in all the way to the back post. It's headed by Rams. It's gone to Jake at the back post. He's going to header it, blocked away, out now for another corner. So a really promising start for the reserves. Another corner to be whipped in now. No one's attacked it, and it goes straight out now for a goal kick. So if you're sat watching this episode on a fine Monday, thinking that player number 2 looks like Tarrant that used to play for the Peoples, you would be right. Tarrant has actually since moved to Rustlers FC. They gave us a really promising fee of 2.5 mil, and it was a fee that we couldn't reject. So T has moved on, and we do wish him all the best. But the ball's gone out now to the right back. Right back's going to travel the ball now. He's got no pressure on him, and he's going to get the ball into the right mid. Right mid's going to L1 triangle it down line to this player here now. Was a really tricky player against Alfie. He's going to pass the ball back into the right back. He's going to whip the ball in to the player. And it's miskicked it. He has a shot, and that's 1-0. As usual, got far too excited. I said he miskicked it. He actually didn't. He had a shot and it was blocked. But that's 1-0 either way to Rustlers. Boys need to pull our socks up quite early in the game, and a lot of minutes still to be played. But the striker's on the ball now. He's dropped deep for the ball. He's going to pass the ball inside to the centre mid. He's going to have an ambitious shot, and that's not challenging no one. So centre mid in the ball for Rustlers. He's going to pass the ball into this player here now, number 8. Number 8 back into this player. There's no pressure. They're treating this like a training session. He's going to give the ball into the striker. Once again, he's dropped deep for the ball, and the ball's gone inside now to this player. You are going to have to excuse me, as we do have a really new reserve team. We have actually since merged with South London Athletic, so we had that iconic game with the plenty of handbags. So there's a lot of new players and a lot of faces that I don't actually recognise. But the centre back's going to pass the ball inside now. It's gone straight back to Rustlers. Quite messy at the moment. Good footwork now by this player. He's going to L1 triangle, big switch across now to the striker. That's a great touch actually. Alfie's away the back of him. He's going to have a shot. That's a great save there by Ben. So if not for Ben, that would have been 2-0 to Rustlers. That was good defending there by Ronnie to put off the striker, but great save there by Ben, like I said. But the ball's going to slide now to number 6. Number 6 is going to travel to the ball. He's going to give the ball into Vis. This guy is an absolute unit, and that is 1-1. Other than the corners, that's pretty much our proper first chance of the game, and it is 1-1. We're not going to complain. We do need to take our luck when it comes. Overhead kick attempt, easy there for the keeps. So I think our new player tried to copy Frank from the May episode with the world's slowest bicycle kick, but that time it didn't pay off. But the ball's gone to the centre mid now. Centre mid's going to travel the ball, and he's going to pass it inside now to number 10. It's cleared away by the boys. It's getting a bit messy. We do need to keep possession a bit. He's going to pass it inside to this player here. He's going to feed it into, I think this player's the centre mid now. He's going to run it to the byline. They're asking for a pen. That would have been the world's softest penalty, and the referee rightly said no. It's gone to the right mid. Right mid's going to pass it inside to the centre mid now. It's all Rustlers at the moment, I can't lie. It's going to pass it back to the right mid. I need to catch my breath. It's going to pass it, try to put the ball in. It's blocked away by Al, but it's gone straight back to Rustlers. Like I said, all Rustlers at the moment. It's going to pass it inside to this player. To this player here, can't see the shirt number. It's going to have a shot, and that's 2-1. So when it comes to the commentary, I am always honest, and there's never any bias, and Rustlers are rightly ahead again in this game. They do lead now 2-1. number 6 is going to pass it inside to Vis. Vis is going to spin him, and he's going to absolutely yeet that player on the floor now. It's gone back to Rustlers into the centre mid. I can't see the shirt number. I think that's number 6 actually. Number 6 is going to pass it out now to T. Boo, traitor. He's going to pass. He's going to run the ball down now. T versus Ronnie. He's going to look for a pass, and he's going to pass it inside now to the centre mid. Centre mid's on the ball. He's going to pass it back to T, and here, credit where it's due. Good footwork now by T. Shame we didn't do this when he was at the people. All banter. It's sold Ronnie an absolute hot dog there. Going to put the ball in. That's a great ball to the striker. He's got to do better, and that's over. So Alfred overthrow. He's got number 6 for a short option. He's not going to use him. He's going to try and find Vis, and it's well chested by Vis. He's going to bring the ball down, and he's going to give it inside now to I can't see that player's shirt number. He's going to pass it to number 2. Number 2's going to have a shot, and that there is catching practice there for the Rustlers keeper. That's no challenge. Keeper's going to slow it down, rightly so. Good game management there by Rustlers. He's going to look for a boot now, and that's a massive boot by the Rustlers keeper. All the way over the top now. It's missed header by Rams. Rams is about 7 foot tall. He's going to try and bring the player down. He's going to try and lob Ben, but that is luckily over. I don't think it's been an actual bad performance from the boys here, considering this is the first time we've actually played together since South London Athletic did merge with the People's FC reserves. But we do need to get a few more chances so we can take it in as a draw or even go ahead just before half time. But the ball's going to side to T. T's going to feed the ball inside to the centre mid, and the centre mid's going to assess his options, and he's going to feed it into the striker, who's once again dropped deep. Ball's going to side to the other centre mid. He's going to feed the ball through, but it's going straight back to Jake now. Jake can't be composed. He's going to give the ball inside to Vis, and that's an absolute delicious spin. The bloke of his size of that speed is a bit crazy. He's going to try and lob the keeper, but that is high, wide, and not fancy. So I mentioned a couple of weeks ago in one of our previous episodes, the amount of footballs that get lost at Sporting Club Thamesmead is absolutely unbelievable. And that one there for Vis has also been lost. But the ball's gone across to T. T's an acres of space, so he's going to travel into it. The striker's looking for the ball, and he's going to give it into him. Once again, the striker's dropped deep. I'm starting to question if he's actually playing striker or if he's actually playing in the number 10 role. Either way, they're asking for a foul. That would be soft. It's got fed through now, and that's a fantastic challenge. Even our players applauding it. That is an unbelievable challenge. The ball's going to get fed through now to the player now, in the middle, into the centre mid. Centre mid's going to feed it into the right mid, and the right mid's in acres of space now. It's going to travel into it. It's going to have a shot. That's ambitious, and that's a good save there by Ben, and he cleans up the seconds. So Alfie in the ball. It's going to feed the ball inside now to the player. That should, I think that's a foul. Referee's going to play advantage. Good advantage there by the referee. And shortly, the referee is going to blow for half time, which sees Rustlers go in 2-1. Big second half is needed. Each week, you do see one of the opposition players trying to rip our players' shirts off. Don't be like them. Buy our merch, support the boys, reach us at any of our social media accounts to get some of our merch. Please support for the people.
It's very like attack heavy almost. Yeah. No one really wants to defend. So when they do get an attack through, it looks like they're throwing goals.
I reckon you just need to step like 5 yards. Huh? You're giving them too much respect.
I think the midfield just needs to pick up the man. Because the midfield they're getting like sucked in a bit, and then as soon as we lose the ball, it's coming back, and there's just 3 men in the midfield, and they're just playing it through us.
Right, we'll do 2 subs quickly, okay? So Cake and Jan off quickly. Bring them 2 lads on. It's not been terrible and it's not been bad. Just take your time with them. At the back. If we just keep a fucking eye on it, because it's just they're very quick at getting in behind. Ben come up on me a few times, and I think he just said, look, just check your shoulders, just look what's going on behind you. They're very quick at getting into them little gaps. They're quick at getting in the pockets, and they're quick at just getting in them behind. We're in them behind 100 times out of 10 now. Yeah. All right, it's very easy. We need to be getting the ball needs to be on the floor. Over the top isn't very working. Just interplay between you. Okay, right. So the changes now. So it's still the same back 4 for now. All right, still the same back 4. In that mid, all right. So in the middle, we're gonna have we're gonna go with John. We're gonna go with you sitting. All right, and then we're gonna go with Jeff. Jeff and.
Big man, what's your name?
No. So Jeff, it's Jeff and Henry in that centre.
What? So
and then
8?
Yeah, and then this lad's going to go in the cam, and then it's you and Viz up top.
The two midfielders on this in the 2-8s might have to follow the fullbacks.
Yeah, so that's
just because otherwise
Henry and Jeff.
Both our fullbacks are going to have both players to deal with, and it's just going to be an overload easily.
And boys, when we're pressing, because it's a
Big pitch, yeah? When you go press, you're not going to win that ball. You're probably going to nick it, and someone else has to go help you. So if you see someone pressing, go with the man or go where you think the pass is going to go. Anticipate that, yeah?
First 10 in the second half, we'll sit off. We won't press to start with first 10. See how it works.
Yeah, go to the passes. Yeah.
We'll just sit in. We'll let them have it at the back. If they want to go over the top, then no worries. And then
with the balls as well, we need to take a little bit off. Sometimes we're over kicking it, and that ball's so spongy, it's just pinging. Just take a little bit off. Few of your balls into Viz, perfect, but just like the power, like it's just running too quick.
And I'm criminal to this as well. Boys, let's stop running away from the ball. Let's go touch it, because I'm criminal to that as well. A couple of us up top. Go get the ball and then play, and then we go again.
That's it.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Hey, let's win this, boys.
Run.
45 minutes to win this. Come on, boys.
So second half underway. Hopefully another big 45 minutes to go for the boys to lift that silverware at the end of this game come 90 minutes. I think if we do win this cup, it will put what has been a horrible season for the reserves to the back of our mind. That's blocked away, out now for a corner. A corner really early in the second half. Hopefully we can get something from this. Ronnie's going to whip the ball in now, reaches the head of the boys, and that is 2-2. What a start to the second half. So if Rustlers are to beat us in this game, then they're certainly not going to do it the easy way, because the Peoples have got that fighting spirit. What a way to bring the game back to 2-2 so early in the second half. When the centre-back's on the ball, it's going to try L1 triangle it, it's hit Henry in the face, it's gone back to the boys, one-on-one, and that's just wide. That is a let-off. So a massive chance like that goes begging, just pretty much put on a plate for the boys, and we have missed an absolute sitter, to be honest. It should be 3-2 up, but it's not. It's now, it's still 2-2. But Henry's on the ball, Henry's going to pass it back to Jake. Jake's going to give it back in to the boys, but it's gone straight back to Rustlers now. Rustlers players on the ball, he's going to give it in to this player here. It's all over the back of him, dived in, it's gone to this player here, can't see the shirt number, he has a shot, but he dragged it wide. So Traitor on the ball for Rustlers. He's going to travel with the ball, it's an acres of space, and he's going to pass the ball into the striker. Striker's going to give the ball in, that's a great ball, and that's a great save there by Ben. What a save. So nothing exciting came from the corner, so we're going to do the usual, and we're going to teleport back down the other end. Jake's on the ball, Jake's going to look for a pass, and he's going to L1 triangle it. That's a great ball, good touch there by Henry, and the players are going to hoof the ball away now. Only back inside to the centre mid. Centre mid's going to give it back in now to the left back. I think T's actually come off now. That's a great ball inside now to the striker. Cleared away, out now for a corner. One of my pet peeves in football is short corners, and they're going to do one here, especially when you've got a box full of players. It's going to pass it inside to this player here, and here you're going to see some VAR. Handball, rightly ruled out. So the handball rule is a grey area in this day and age, but that is a spot on call there from the referee. I think that player did know what he's doing. There's no need for his arm to be up there, and the score does still remain 2-2. But I think that's Henry on the ball now. Henry's going to try to find a pass, but that's well intercepted there by Rustlers. That's a blatant push, that's silly, and it's going to be a free kick now for Rustlers. The Rustlers versus the Great Wall of Thamesmead, who's going to come out on top? The Great Wall of Thamesmead does, as usual, and it's cleared away by Alfie. Ball's up in the air, it's headed by this player out to the centre mid now. It's gone back to this boys, and here they're playing the wrong sport. That is a rugby tackle, free kick for Peoples. If this wasn't a charity game, then that is the biggest yellow card you're ever going to see in the history of grassroots football. But Ronnie's going to boot the ball down line, it's flicked on now by the boys, and it's going to go and it's going to roll back into the keeper's hands. Keeper's going to assess his options, and he's going to roll it out to the right back. Right back's an acres of space. It's got the right mid come for an option. It's going to give it into the centre back. Centre back's going to give it straight back to the boys. This should be a big chance. It's not. It's just tapped into the keeper's hands. That's wasteful. So if we do not win this game, then the question of what if is going to be asked, because we've had plenty of chances, and unfortunately we just can't finish our dinner. But the ball's gone through, it's gone straight back to Rustlers. That's a really wasteful pass. The centre-back's going to assess his options, it's going to try and clear it, but it's gone straight, it's well blocked, and it's gone straight back to the Peoples now. Henry's on the ball, it's going to put the ball into the box, and here, this is a massive bit of VAR. That is a massive let-off, that is a stonewall penalty, and Rustlers have got away with one there. Like I said earlier on, if we don't win this game, then it is going to be a case of what if. We've had plenty of chances, we should have had a penalty that we would have scored. It just seems like nothing's going our way. But the ball's gone through, and that's a great save there by Ben. What a save. So the fact that it's been 2-2 for so long in this game is just a credit to both teams, a credit to Rustlers and a credit to our reserves, because both teams are going toe-to-toe, and it just seems like no one can get that third goal. But the ball's gone through now to the left mid now. Left mid's going to give it into the centre mid. Centre mid's going to feed it through. He is onside. Got a wide looking across to the line, and he's tapped it in, and that's 3-2. there we have it. You heard from the people's lino. The player's not offside, and that's the reason why he's not stuck the flag up. And now it is 3-2 to Rustlers. They're going to have another shot, and that's a big save there from Ben. So at the People's FC, we pride ourselves in our integrity. So the fact that the lino's not stuck his flag up, and even though the player was onside, is credit to him, and also he just shows that he's a credit to our club. The boys need to be stronger in that back line, and hopefully we still can get something from this game, because if it does end a draw, then it will go straight to a penalty shootout. But the ball's gone through now to the left mid. Left mid's going to give it into this player here now. He's going to assess his options, and he's going to ping the ball across now. Ball's going to get blocked away, and it's gone out to this player here. He's going to keep the ball in play. The boys need to play the whistle there. It didn't look like it was going to go out. It's gone through to the fake version of this. He's got well held up though. It's gone to this player. He's going to sort his feet. He's going to have a shot. Top bins. 4-2. It's game over, surely. So obviously this isn't the first time I've watched this game, and each time I've watched it back, it absolutely hurts my soul just to see how many chances that we've missed, and now to see the fact that we're 4-2 down. But there is still time. We can potentially get a goal back, even if it's a consolation, but obviously we want to, and hopefully bring it to a penalty shootout. But the ball's gone across to the centre-back now. Centre-back's going to pass it across to T. T is now back on the pitch, and T's going to pass back to the keeper. Keeper's going to give it to the left-back. It's all about game management now for Rustlers. They know we're the ones chasing. They don't need to rush anything. But the ball's gone to the left mid. Left mid's going to assess his options, and he's going to take his time, and he's going to pass it back now to the player. Player's going to pass it into the centre mid. Centre mid's going to assess his options, not too sure what's going on there, and it's gone out now to the left mid. Left mid's going to travel with the ball, he's going to have a shot, and that's just wide of the post. So there we have it. The full-time whistle shortly does go, and we do lose this game 4-2. So I would like to congratulate Rustlers, first of all, on winning the Plumstead Charity Cup, and would like to thank you for playing us in this fixture and helping us raise money for what is an important day for the club. So I would like to ask you all to please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week for part 2 of the Plumstead Charity Cup for the people.
Wait. Fine, this is my first game. Oh, is it?